Yo, what is up, you guys? It's Dominator here, and I'm back with another Scarlet and Violet shiny hunting video, and potentially another Kanto shiny living dex video. This is attempt number 3 at getting shiny Tauros. I decided to come back to it now that we know a little bit more about the game, and I could probably really optimize how I'm hunting this thing. If you didn't know, we've done 2 attempts at hunting this so far, and both have been unsuccessful. We got a shiny Stunky and a shiny Oinkalone. On top of that, I've gotten 3 more random shinies in this game, and all of them have been full odds. They actually did a good job making it so you can keep things full odds. In fact, this was something I was really curious about, where when you create, what I was seeing everyone do when they would make sandwiches, they would get encounter power level 3, but they would also get sparkling power level 3, and the sparkling power increases your shiny rate. If you want to do that, that's totally fine. I want to full odds hunt, however, and the issue was it didn't seem like it was possible to get an encounter power level 3 without getting sparkling power level 3. But recently, people have discovered that it is possible. So I actually am going to have a guide probably on screen now, but I'm going to try to make an encounter power level 3, and I believe it's also title power level 3, and keeping the shinies full odds. And the title power, if you're wondering, is increasing the chance of a mark, which is really cool. So higher chance at a marked shiny, but same odds for a shiny, but higher chance to get the Pokemon I want, which I think is a win-win. This chart that I'm showing on screen is by Larvae Games, so shout out to them. I'll actually leave their tweet in the description so you guys can download this image or these 2 images for yourself if you want to do some full odds shiny hunting with encounter power 3. But we are going to be doing, I don't even know if I have all these ingredients yet, shoot. We're going to be doing the fire type encounter power 3 sandwich, and that is because we want the fire Tauros to spawn. As you can see on screen, I've already started hunting this. I'm actually hunting this live on Twitch, so follow me. Link is in the description if you want to catch me getting shinies live. But we're going for the fire Tauros. The reason why I want to increase the odds of the fire Tauros specifically as opposed to the normal Tauros is because 9 times out of 10, the fire Tauros only spawns in a group of like 4 normal Tauros. So odds are we're going to phase a bunch. We want to just increase the chance of the fire Tauros because, you know, we got to get every form of Kanto Pokemon for the Kanto living dex anyway. So odds are we're going to phase a few times for this. But if we were to go with straight up fighting type encounter power, we would just phase a lot more. So odds are it'll take us about 5 phases to get this unless we're really lucky. But let's see, I gotta make sure I have the right ingredients for this thing. 2 times chorizo, whatever that is. I'm not sure what that is. I don't. Okay, we gotta go to the supermarket. Oh, here we go. We can buy them right here. Let's buy 60, because why not? All right, after a quick stop at Porto Marinata, we got the ingredient we needed. So now we're gonna open up our picnic. And we're going to make a sandwich. Obviously, we're going to do freestyle mode. I don't know if you can even get ingredient or recipes that give you the level 2 or 3. Probably level 2. I don't know about level 3, but we got to go creative mode. All right, so the guide for the fire type encounter power 3 that should be no sparkling power, but also title power. We need 2 rice, which we bought a bunch of these earlier. 2 red peppers. 2 chorizo. I don't know what this is, I'm gonna be honest. 3 curry powder, which we should have a lot of curry powder as well. I bought that. And then I believe a salty herb. Okay, so every one of these is either a bitter, salty, or sweet herba mystica. Now, spicy doesn't count, but I'm assuming if you want sparkling power 3, spicy herba mystica might work. But we only want salty, bitter, or sweet herba mystica. So you got to do a bunch of raids. I've done a few raids. I've only gotten 1 so far. So, you know, hopefully I can do some of those Charizard raids and I'll actually get some. But we can use our only herba mystica. That's why I save before making the sandwich in case this goes wrong. And we're going to make the sandwich. That looks disgusting. That's like, why is it blue? All right, so we want some rice. Okay, these Oh, this is gonna be so hard to put together. One at a time. After making a few of these sandwiches, it does feel like the bread stays on pretty well. So as long as it's not ridiculous, it should work. So there's our beautiful sandwich. And there we go. We got Tidal Power Fire level 3, Encounter Power Fire level 3, and Teensy Power Bug level 2. So I guess bugs are going to be smaller. I don't really know what bugs are even in this area, except for low kicks, I guess. So those are going to be smaller. And we have a higher chance of getting a fire type shiny with a mark and a just fire type shiny appearing. So hopefully Tauros. So that's good. Now we're going to pack up and go. And Tauros should start spawning. Even the fire ones, or the non-fire ones, should start spawning. So there we go. Look at that. We already got 2. I gotta pay attention to all of these. I want to check all of them, but... Oh, there's actually 3. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is way better. And also, we get a lot of these Charcadets as well, but I'm not really gonna be paying attention too much to the Charcadets because it's really only the eyes that change, and it'd be very difficult to tell. And it would slow down my process. So obviously we have to... I do want the normal Tauros as well. So we're only going to be encountering... We're adding to our counter for the fire Tauros that spawn. But we're going to be checking all of them, obviously. Because we want this thing shiny. So yeah, I'm going to cut here. And I will see you once I get shiny Tauros or something else shiny. So they keep spawning. This is ridiculous. I've actually never done this before. So I will see you then. I don't think I'm gonna find Humongo Power Fire. Unless this is gonna be a test. This is gonna be a test. We do 3 rice this time. I forget what this thing does, so we gotta... What if we just did this? This ain't gonna work. There's no way this works. There's no way this works. This definitely isn't gonna work. Because we've actually made this like exact sandwich before. Just without... It was without the Herba Mystica though. I'm pretty sure. Raid Power Grass. Why did I get Raid Power Grass? I mean, this works. We can use this. But what gave us Raid Power Grass? Oh, the rice did. So it's the rice? I don't know what gives us the raid power. I guess maybe the curry powder and the rice? I don't know. It's not showing that on Cerebi though. I mean, we're gonna use this, so. Hopefully me like sitting there on my sandwich didn't, no, it didn't. It didn't waste time. So it appears the Herba Mystica is like the good thing for encounter power. One, 2. Oh, here we go. 3. Yeah, I would like to know if there is a way to specifically get encounter power 3 fire. Honestly, if we got like a Humongo power, if we got a Humongo power fighting, that would be cool. They would all be huge. That would be dope. The hitboxes for wild encounters is so messed up too. You've had Koraidon and a Pokemon will spawn a good length. Yeah, I've had that happen with Girafarig. It's like really weird with Girafarig. I've had Girafarig spawn, like even if you look at my, I think it was the video I got the shiny Stunky in, I like encountered a Girafarig that was like really far away and I was like, I guess this thing encountered me. One of those is definitely new. No more? No more. I feel like I will be shocked if we don't get a normal shiny Tauros today. Like, I will... Oh my gosh! Oh, it's the fire one! It's the fire one! No way! Are you kidding me? Look at that! That's so obvious! Ah! Oh my gosh! We gotta encounter this thing. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, look at that! Look at that! I need to get a good angle of this thing for the sparkles, man. The first phase Fire Tauros. That's what we needed right there. Oh my gosh. Let's go, man. I can't believe we got this first phase. Well, it's technically third phase, but for the first phase, we didn't even know this thing existed. For the second phase, we were really only going for the normal Tauros, and then this was the first phase that I decided to actually use Encounter Power Fire to try to get specifically the Fire Tauros. And oh my gosh, it was first phase for this. This came after 1487. Probably a little more because we weren't counting them when we were going for the like normal Tauros. But under odds, and the normal Tauros, we had to have missed one, because if you factor in the fact that for every Fire Tauros that spawns, it gets pretty much every time either 3 or 4 normal Tauros around it. That means we've essentially, like, whatever number we're at, we quadruple that. And we're gonna do quick maths here. We're gonna do that. 1487 times what, 4? We're gonna do times 4, because even though sometimes it's 5, but a lot of times it's 3. So we're just gonna benefit of the doubt. 5,968. But wait, there's more. If you factor in the additional 3,800 encounters for Tauros we did when we got Stunky and Oink alone, 9,748. So this is like technically my third longest, or my second longest 1 in 4096 shiny. And it is full odds. We got the Encounter Power 3. We got the, the Title Power 3, so this thing has a higher chance of getting a mark, and then it's like Raid Power Grass, so there's no sparkling power. Look at this. I wish oh, there we go. Look at that, that looks dope. Oh man, I can't believe we got this first phase. I missed the hypnosis. I want to say this thing gets takedown. So we're just going to... We saved, so it doesn't really matter. But we're just going to chuck... probably Luxury Balls at this thing, right? Luxury Ball would be so cool. Well, this thing has Flame Charge. I want to say this thing has takedown. Like, there's no way this doesn't have takedown, right? It's asleep. Will a false swipe bring it to 1 HP is the question. I guess if it does, we can heal pulse it to make it a... We're gonna try. Why not? Why not? Oh, not even close. Okay, that's perfect. Like, I'm not using a level ball. Like, I theoretically, because I saved, I theoretically could get the, like... chuck say a level ball at it, and if it breaks out, just restart and try again and just do that over and over again. But I think I want to go for the Luxury Ball. This is a really rare shiny, especially at a full odds, because no matter what you do, no matter what encounter power you have, it'll force normal Tauros to spawn around it, and you typically get about 4 normal Tauros per Fire Tauros, meaning that odds-wise, you will most likely phase 4 times before finding it, and we got it first phase. So this is kind of a huge deal. We're gonna chuck the luxury ball. Hopefully it doesn't take too many times. Critical catch. Easy. I honestly thought it was going to put up more of a fight, but it was asleep and half HP, so I guess it a little anticlimactic that way. Oh my gosh, look how sick that looks. I will say, obviously, when I like had no idea what this shiny looked like, I was, you know, I was expecting like maybe a red shiny or like a green shiny or something like that. So, not gonna lie, little disappointing that it's a really subtle shiny. But when I found out it was a subtle shiny, the first thing I thought of was, imagine if they made the fur darker than normal. Like, how cool would that be? And they actually did. So I actually think this is a really cool subtle shiny. But, I mean, with every other subtle shiny, it could have been way better. That looks insane. And we got it first phase, which is the best case scenario, because then I can go for the Water Tauros in Violet, and if we phase, it's not a big deal at all. Like, because we still need the normal Paldean Tauros. But, oh my gosh. And this is going in for the Kanto Shiny Living Dex. It's not going to add to the dex number, because we got to get a normal Shiny Tauros, a Kanto Shiny Tauros. But we need the form differences, so we'll take it. We're going to nickname this later. Get your nature guesses in. I'm going to guess... let's go bold nature. That's my guess. So we got a gentle, a hardy. I'm guessing bold. It's gonna be jolly, which is really good. And unfortunately, it does not have a mark. That's sad. I don't know what the odds are of a mark with Tidal Power 3, but anger point. When the Pokemon is angered when it takes a critical hit, and that maxes its attack stat. Jolly Nature is really good for this, by the way. Like, look at that attack stat compared to the special attack, and look at that speed stat. Its 2 best stats are speed and attack, and we got Jolly Nature. Oh my gosh, this thing looks incredible. Look at that. Alright, let's heal it up. Also, to show that it's full odds, Tidal Power Fire level 3, Encounter Power Fire level 3, Raid Power Grass level 2. So no Sparkling Power, and we don't have Shiny Charm because our dex isn't even completely filled out. As you can see, caught 300, and there's 400 that need to be caught. So it is full odds, which is even crazier. I was saying too that, like, because we were getting so unlucky with the normal Tauros that we had a chance of getting it first phase. But I didn't think we would get it this quickly. I was like, at this point, I was like, okay, a normal Tauros is gonna show up shiny. I was thinking like the 2,000 mark, you know, like 2,500 mark, maybe we get it shiny. But 1487, maybe it was a trainer battle I did. But there's shiny Paldean Tauros of the fire variety. I don't know what it's actually. I don't think there's an official name for it. I think it's just fire. Like, if you go in the dex, it'll say, like, it doesn't say that they're different forms. They'll just say Paldean form. It'll just say Paldean form for all of them. It's really crazy. And I can confidently say it was obvious that it was shiny. Cerebi says combat breed, blaze breed, and aqua breed. That's weird. Where did they get that info from? Oh, here's one. Okay, we're spending way too much time on this, but here's one that's in the sunlight. Here we go. See, like, it looks crazy when it's in the sunlight. It looks crazy in the sunlight. Look at that comparison. I'm pretty sure the fur doesn't change color. Maybe it does. Either that or it just appears lighter because it's against a darker color. Oh, that looks nuts. This is so cool, man. I wonder where Cerebi got their info on the names, because the dex doesn't even say they have, like if I go to the dex, It was probably data mined. It blows my mind that the dex doesn't show that it has different names. So it's what, called the Blaze breed? Yeah, because it just says Paldean form. Wild Bull. That's weird how there's a spot for the female one when there isn't a female Tauros. Oh, it registers all of them. So it says I have this one. Interesting. I wonder if Pokemon Home's gonna do that. It says I have this one too, Shiny. I don't. We'll check the summary though. But yeah, it doesn't say anything different in the dex, which it really should. Because, you know, the dex is usually where you get the info from. I don't think it says. Current moves, anger point. Yeah, it doesn't say anywhere. I was like full expecting this to take like so many phases. Oh, it's gonna sleep. I mean, I wanted it to look menacing, but I guess I'll just do that. All right, good enough. What if we named it like Ghost Pepper? That's also generic, but it kind of has like a cool like vibe to it. Like we got Ghost here, you know? Because it'd be like Ghost Pepper, you know, which are really hot. And it's like a dark shiny, so it's like spooky almost. I don't know. Also, the more I think about it, the more I'm gonna name it Ghost. We're gonna name him Ghost because he's like Ghost Pepper. He's dark and spooky. And Ghost, you know, kind of like an intimidating Tauros name. I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's a kind of a fitting nickname. Look at him go. Look at him go. So we got regular Tauros. And Ghost, the shiny Blaze breed Paldean Tauros. So that's insane. Awesome. And it's getting headbutted. So that is gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring those notification bells, all that good stuff. Be sure to join the domination, and I will see you in the next video.